This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Really? Okay. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit whatever that is. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 30 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. I agree. Okay, hello everyone, my name is Roycelectron and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. This game has been out I don't know how long, but it is an old game. Yes, and I've seen many people play it, but I actually haven't watched like any playthrough of it, so I don't know anything that happens here, but I do know one thing. Like, there's one character here that, like, you know, like, I think she bugs out or glitches, like, she turns something. That's the only thing I've seen, because I think that's the only thing that's good in this game. I don't know. But anyways, Doki Doki Literature Club. Let's go and please enter your name. What should be my name? Let's just go and make it like that. No, let's... Royce. Yes, Royce. My name, if it's written in Japanese, Royce. Okay. Maybe it's S. Maybe it's Su. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Oh shit. I don't know how to do girl voices. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Frickin', I can't read and I can't do any voices. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, we would oversleep. I can't read. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again! Fuck! I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to... Fucking hell! I don't know. What am I doing? Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Why is my voice always like... It's fun. That's mean, Royce. Well, if people stare at you for acting... Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. I don't know what voice I should give her. It's definitely like the high-pitched voice. Fine. Why is that my voice? But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. What if I just don't give them voices? As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Royce, have you decided on the club to join yet? A club? Told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. Told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried about fucking why does it always go out? Won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. You at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Why do I do freaking weird voices? I can't do it. I don't know. I shouldn't really make a voice because I can't do any voice. It just ends up being like this. Like the little kid I did in other gameplays. but I don't really like to do voices. No, I sounded like a mouse. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Okay. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Wow. Did you enjoy school? Because, you know, time passes by quickly when you're enjoying things. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayuri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Okay. Hello? Sayuri? Sayuri must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayuri? Yeah? There's no way I'm going into your club. Meanie. Fuck. Sayuri is vice president of the literature club. I can speak. How do you say that? Literature. Fucking hell. Literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. That's just how I'm gonna say it. Literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help us start a new club. Okay, since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Isn't anime kind of part of literature? Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell Sayuri if it's really that much. I can't tell if Sayuri is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! Hey, I'm gonna give you this, boys. If me... And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. How can you sell your soul for a cupcake? Is it the devil's cupcake? Is it at least delicious? Is it at least strawberry? Strawberry? Because I like strawberry. Yes. I dejected follow Sayuri across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. So maybe our senpai are third years, obviously. Sayuri, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Okay, what voice am I gonna give this girl? Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayuri always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought... What? Seriously? You brought a boy? Grammy boys? Way to kill the atmosphere. Why? There's so much characters, girl, female characters, that I can't do a voice of. I can imagine what they sound like in anime, but I can't do their voices. a nice surprise. It always ends up like freaking. Why is my voice like ah? Why does it have that graspy voice? Ah, Royce, what a nice surprise. No, I'm just not gonna do any voice. Fuck it. Welcome to the club. Okay, so who are you? I'm guessing this the president, this freaking secretary or something, and this is just a member. Or I don't know. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Wow, okay. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry? Natsuki? Oh, you're the Natsuki. Okay. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Okay. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Yes! That girl! Fuck! How does she know I know Monica? Is it because Monica is the one that's always trending, like, she's the one that glitches out, right? I think. Because I remember PewDiePie made a song like Monica, and that's how I remember it. Like, hey Monica. There, that song. I don't even know if that's like, you know, for this, or it's just a coincidence that it's the same name. Anyways, that's right. It's great to see you again, Royce. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. Okay, so having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What? You too, Monica. Come sit. I tried to do a voice again. Why? Come sit down, Royce. We made room for you at the table. So you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens a closet. Okay, I'm keeping track of what's happening. At least. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Okay, Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wah! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Okay. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Oh, okay. So cute! Okay. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. Ow! The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. But why are you thanking me? It's not like It's the obvious tsundere type. Yes. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Yes, in every anime. Made it for you or anything. Like, don't misunderstand. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for, you know, you dummy. Fucking hell. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. How do you not know what a tsundere is? You watch anime, right? And you're so eager to join the anime club, weren't you? Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Okay, what is this? She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Yeah, what is this? Is this like freaking, what is that? K-On? Just a freaking, after school, I don't know, relaxation club that's camouflaged. I don't know. That's called as literature club, but it's actually just them eating cupcakes and drinking tea. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insolent, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know? I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I don't. Me. But my character apparently does. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. I wasn't interested in literature club. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Oh, this is cool. As president... Oh, you're the president! Okay, that I didn't remember. I think I've seen, like, people call her the president of the literature club, or at least this exact, like, line. It's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Okay, Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You'd probably be board of member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is really a great leader. Yuri also nodded in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls and all interested in the same goal. Okay, cool. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Roizu, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, I don't know. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Yeah, fantasy like, like good written fantasy settings, even on like games, anime, or whatever you're consuming, it's good. Like, because there's like, like fantasies, there's just like, Earth with powers, but there's actually like fantasies with like different planets, different creatures, plants, and different places, different like, types of everything. It's not like they copied on like some ancient Earth civilization, like, I think it's usually like I don't remember, but it's like the setting on, is it like German architecture or something like that? I don't know. It's European, something like that. That's always like in the freaking fantasy, but that's always like so cliche in games and anime and other things. But yeah, this is what fantasy should be like. Should be like another world with different like architectures, designs, and animals, plants, creatures, like even like the creatures themselves, like most of them are just humans, and then they like have like other like elves and whatever. They don't bother creating new things. But anyways, let's go on back to the game. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's so obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Like mystery and like detective kind of things. Yeah, that's also interesting. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Yes. Like, I'm just gonna give like one, like Death Note. Like, I can't think of a scenario, like I can't make up a story like that, like that takes like, something that a normal person wouldn't think of. Like, I can't think about those things, but I can like predict them if they're like, if I'm like watching or reading or playing a game. I can like somehow what do you call this? Suspect like some things would happen. Like, when I played Assassin's Creed, like I suspected like halfway through that Al-Mualim is like the enemy, and anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. How do you read a horror book? Like, it's all just words. How are you gonna be scared of that? Like, just be scared for the character that's gonna die, or like, I can't imagine a horror story that's just words. I've always like, I always think that horror just only works when it's like, it's visual, not like words. How are you gonna be scared of words? How are you gonna get jump scared? Or how are you gonna get like this, the I don't know, like the goosebumps when you see like, something gory or something scary? How do you do that with a book? Well, I guess I should try to read a horror book to see how people do it. But anyways, let's go continue. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with The Rock. With the Dwayne The Rock Johnson? With me? No, I'm not Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Okay, really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Yes, surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eye dart over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud" and give that back. Fucking hell. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayuri sidles up. Sidles? I don't know what that word is. Up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, why? What? Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. I don't know. I don't know what I'm imagining with all these words. Deepest reaches of your heart. Like, I imagine the heart falling off a cliff. Why is that the thing that went to my head? I don't know. But anyways, do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Yeah, look at her face. I wanted to read everyone's poems. Poems, whatever. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. What? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Royce? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What is that? Now that we're back on to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth and what's been on my mind the entire time. I haven't joined the literature club, whatever that is. I never said I would join this club. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Look at all their faces: sad, irritated, disappointed. Yeah, these three have the same, and this one looks mad. Why do you look mad, Natsuki? but I'm sorry. I thought. Royce, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Fucking even that I can't say. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes lit up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Yeah, maybe that's the reason why she looks like that. Then that makes it official. Don't I have to submit a paper to the club, whatever? Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Royce, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Royce, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayuri and I never walked home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Bah! Yatta! With that, the two of us depart to the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Monika. Monica, what the hell is the deal with Monica? Why did she do that? Like what I said before. Like, why did she glitch out? I don't remember. But I think it was like in the club room. Because I remember it's like orange, like scene, like it's freaking sunset and then everything. Yeah. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave the episode here since there's like after school. Like after the club meetings, maybe I'll just end every episode after club meetings, but I don't exactly know how this story goes, like if there's like a periodical club meeting or whatever. But since it's the end of the day and I'm making my homework from our club, I'm just gonna go and do this in the next episode. So I'm gonna save. So, oh yeah, okay, empty slot, save, return. Okay. Yeah, that's it. But I'll decide who I'll write the poem for the next episode too. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you like the video, smash that thumbs up button as hard as you can. Leave a comment down below on what you want to see next. And I'll see you in the next video. Electrify.
Electrify with you.